Hello everyone, welcome to online lecture. This is the continuation of the topic of Standard 10, Chapter 1, Historiography Development in the West. We have studied about the tradition of historiography and modern historiography. Today we are going to study about the development of scientific perspective in Europe and historiography. That is, prior to the 18th century, all European countries were interested only in the philosophical discourses revolving around divine phenomena. Divine means spiritual. But gradually this scenario began to change. That is in 1737 CE Common Era, the Göttingen University was founded in Germany. This university for the first time had an independent department of history. Later, other German universities also became centers of historical studies. Yes, my dear children, we can see the image of Michael Foucault, the historian. Now, we move on to the notable scholars. So let us have a look at the contributions made by the few scholars in historiography. René Descartes. We can see the image. René Descartes was a 17th century French scholar. He was the foremost among scholars who insisted on verifying the reliability of historical documents by critically examining them. Among the rules given by him in his book Discourse on the Method, the following is supposed to have a great impact on the scientific method of research. Never to accept anything for true till all grounds of doubts are excluded. A quote by him: I think, therefore I am. Now we can see the image of Voltaire. Voltaire's original name was Francois Marie Araud. He was a French historian. He was of the opinion that, along with objective truth and chronology of historical events, social traditions, trade, economy, agriculture, etc., was also equally important in historiography. It gave rise to the thought that understanding all aspects of human life is important in writing history. Therefore, Voltaire is regarded as the founder of modern historiography. He also took part in the French Revolution, which broke out in 1789. That means he critically wrote against the French society, for which he was exiled from France. He was removed, and therefore he is also called as Warrior Voltaire. Now, we can see the image of George Hegel. Hegel was a German philosopher. He insisted that the historical reality should be presented in a logical manner. And the collection of his lectures and articles is published in a book entitled Encyclopedia of Philosophical Sciences. His book, Reason in History, is well known. According to Hegel, there are two direct opposite sides of human mind which cannot understand the true nature of that event. That is true or false, good or bad. And also he gave the method of analysis which is based on opposites, is known as dialectics. And in this method a theory is proposed at the beginning which is called thesis. Then another theory is proposed which is contrary to the thesis. It is called antithesis. After a thorough logical discussion of the both, a new thesis is proposed which includes the gist of both the thesis and the antithesis. This process of arriving at the new thesis is called synthesis. Thank you.